The Isle of the Dead. A spectral island emerges from the dark, glassy waters, its silhouette abrupt and solemn, carved from ancient stone and memory. In its midst, a solitary boat glides almost imperceptibly, bearing a lone figure shrouded in white. The warm glow of late light bathes the rocky mass, casting the island's cliffs into a delicate balance of illumination and shadow. Yet the scene resists comfort. All is hushed, and the atmosphere thickens with the weight of inevitability. The island is a threshold, an in-between place severed from the living world. It promises neither liberation nor oblivion, but a perpetual encounter with silence, where the soul's journey ends not in arrival, but in endless waiting. Here, beauty is tinged with dread, and the stillness foreshadows a fate that is at once final and unending. The silent oarsman. Within the boat, the white-cloaked figure stands motionless, his back toward us, an enigma adrift between states. The oar rests idly in the boat, untouched, eschewing the possibility of agency. This is not an act of crossing, but an act of surrender. The oarsman is carried, passive, resigned. Wrapped in ghostly white, he is neither whole present nor entirely gone, a liminal being enduring the slow dissolution of purpose. His stance suggests not hope, but weary acceptance. The water's calm surface offers no resistance, yet the journey is not forward, but inward, into the depth of inertia. The absence of movement becomes the truest expression of the existential dread that pervades the scene, where neither escape nor transformation lies ahead, only endless stasis. The towering limestone spires. Above, jagged limestone spires rise in stark defiance of the sky, monumental and cold. They pierce the horizon with an austere grandeur, their forms echoing the solemnity of ancient cathedrals. These rocks are not shelter, but guardians, unyielding and inscrutable, carved by forces indifferent to human longing. Warm golden light clings to their crests, but cannot penetrate the shadows clinging to their feet. The spires memorialize mortality, standing as sentinels to secrets never spoken and destinies never fulfilled. Their permanence is both awe-inspiring and oppressive, a reminder that against the inevitability of death, all human striving collapses into stone and silence. The rocks both beckon and repel, offering a threshold that admits no return. The still waters. The surface of the water is unnervingly smooth, a mirror that doubles the island and sky in a flawless, silent reflection. This unnatural calm is not serenity, but the stillness of paralysis. The water forms a boundary, a thin, deceptive membrane separating one reality from another. Nothing disturbs its surface. No ripple betrays movement or life. The stillness is both literal and symbolic, arresting the passage of time and the progress of the soul. The reflection invites self-confrontation. To gaze into the water is to glimpse the border between existence and oblivion, to understand the haunting possibility that the afterlife might be not a passage, but a place of endless waiting. The water's glassy calm becomes a cipher for existential inertia, movement without progress, presence without becoming. The shadowed cove. On the island's edge, black cliffs form a natural enclosure, hemming in the boat and its passenger. Their steep faces loom, blocking the horizon and closing off any path of escape. This shadowed cove is less a sanctuary than a prison, its darkness a wall against all hope of release. Light cannot penetrate these recesses, and within them lies the certainty of confinement. The cliffs intensify the sense of isolation, their mass pressing in on the scene, emphasizing the oarsman's powerlessness and the absence of alternatives. The shadow stretches outward, encroaching on the fragile light, and the island's embrace tightens with the cold logic of inevitability. Here, isolation is complete. There is no witness, no companion, only the infinite repetition of arrival and entrapment. The distant peaks. Beyond the island, faint mountain peaks rise, washed in a gentle, distant light. Their softened forms contrast with the sharp, forbidding cliffs of the island, suggesting a world that lies forever out of reach. These backgrounds hint at possibilities, life, movement, change that have been left behind. They are reminders of the realm from which the oarsman has departed, or dreams of a freedom that is now unattainable. The distant peaks underscore the division between what is and what might have been, the living world and the world of the dead, the dynamic and the static, hope and resignation. Their quiet presence only sharpens the sense of loss, turning the island's stillness into a silent lament for all that is now lost to the passage of time. The play of light and shadow. The painting's emotional core lies in the dance between light and shadow. Warm sunlight lingers on the limestone, infusing the island with a fleeting sense of grace, as if to suggest some hidden blessing or redemption. Yet the shadows deepen and spread, swallowing the boat, the water, and the island's base in inexorable darkness. The tension between these forces generates a mood of unresolved contradiction. Light offers the possibility of meaning, but shadow reasserts the certainty of oblivion. This interplay is the heart of Bocklin's existential vision. Every glimmer of hope is immediately undermined by the encroaching certainty of stillness and decay. The painting holds both beauty and terror in perfect balance, capturing the soul's oscillation between yearning for transcendence and the dread of unending inertia. The paradox of eternal stagnation. Drawn together, these elements form a vision of the afterlife that is neither peaceful nor redemptive, but chilling in its immobility. The island itself becomes a tomb not only of bodies, but of time, an enclosure where the soul is suspended, neither dissolving nor advancing, but endlessly confronting its own futility. The oarsman's journey is stripped of destination or purpose. It is a passage to nowhere, a perpetual arrival. In Bocklin's Isle of the Dead, the greatest horror is not death itself, but the prospect of an afterlife defined by eternal, silent stagnation, a state in which all change ceases and the self is left to decay, unremarked, unredeemed. Through masterful interplay of composition, symbolism, and mood, Böcklin offers a profound meditation on mortality, the limits of transcendence, and the terrifying possibility that eternity may hold not rest, but unyielding, beautiful, desolate stillness. The legacy of this vision endures, a haunting reminder that the greatest dread may be not the end, but the absence of becoming.